you're joining in, just like, share the live, and then subscribe to the channel if you've not done so. I want to see you in the comment section. I want to see you. I want to see you. Your presence is very, very much welcome. So if you can hear me, you can see me, do well to like this live session. Subscribe to the channel if you've not done so, and spread the word around that William Ross is live. All right. How many persons are ready for today's live session? Let me know. Let me see you in the comment section. Okay? Let me see you in the comment section. You're welcome. It's a pleasure having you here again. It's a pleasure sharing with you again. You're welcome. Remember, we are going to be live every single day in the year 2026. We're going to be live every single day. So it's going to be a daily dose, a daily diet of wisdom. You don't want to miss it. Spread the word. Tell somebody that William Ross will be live every single day in the year 2026. All right? Spread the word. Welcome to the live session. You're welcome. It's a pleasure having you here. All right, spread the word. Let someone know that William Ross is live. Like this live session. Subscribe to the channel if you've not done so, and spread the word around. Share the live session. Tell someone that William Ross is live. It's a daily dose of wisdom, a daily diet of wisdom, and you don't want to miss it. Okay? You're welcome here. I love you. And I want to see you. I want to feel your presence right here. So let me see you in the comment section. Let me see your comments in the comment section. Tell me where you're watching from. It's a pleasure having you here again today. Remember, we're going to be live every day in the year 2026. So I want to see you. I want to see your presence. Let me know where you're watching from in the comment section. Let me know what time is it at your end. All right. You're welcome. You know, many persons feel that wisdom is common. Yes, I can see your comments. Sama Farid. Sorry if I do not pronounce it well. All right. I can see your comments. You said jam. I don't know what that means, but you're welcome all the same. You're welcome all the same. Do you know something about wisdom? Many people think that wisdom is a common commodity. You know, they think it's a common commodity, meaning everybody should have access to wisdom and everybody should be wise. But if wisdom was that common, it will reflect in society. Everybody is going to be a wise person, right? But despite the fact that everybody can access wisdom, not everybody is currently working in wisdom. Yes, everybody can access wisdom, but not everybody is currently working in wisdom, because wisdom is not really that common. Yes, everybody can access wisdom, but not everybody is currently working in wisdom. So if you can hear me, you are welcome again to the live session today. Just do well to share the live. Sorry about that. Do well to share the live. All right. All right, let me know where you're watching from. Let me know what time is it at your end. So wisdom is not really that common as many people have, felt it is. Because if it is common, everybody in this world will be wise. So why is it that there are just few persons who are wise? And it's just the reality of life. It's not really to maybe spite society or to bring people down. It's just the reality of life that not many persons are wise, despite the fact that everybody and anybody can access wisdom. Wisdom does not have a tag. Wisdom is not just for rich people. In fact, every category, every class of people can come into greater levels of wisdom. So wisdom is not for a select few, but the fact still remains that not many people have access, or not many people have accessed wisdom, despite the fact that it can be accessed by anybody. Not many persons are willing to pay the price to come into greater levels of wisdom. I was sharing some days back in our live session, and I said that there are different ways one can experience mind exposure, right? And these ways can bring you into greater levels of wisdom, greater levels of understanding. But how many people are willing to pay the price? Yes, wisdom has a price tag. Wisdom has a price tag. If you heard me, if you can hear me, just let me see that in the comment section. Just repost it. All right? Just post it on the comment section. Wisdom has a price tag. Wisdom has a price tag. Yes, it's very true. Wisdom indeed has a price tag. If not, if wisdom was that easy, if wisdom was that, easy to come by, everybody in this world would be wise. So, if you are following me, you should have understood two different things from what I'm saying. First of all, wisdom can be accessed by anybody. Wisdom does not have favorites. Small, big, young, old, great, anybody, rich, poor, anybody can have access to wisdom. So wisdom does not have favorites. But at the same time, wisdom is not being accessed by everybody. Why? Because not many persons are willing to go through the process of coming into greater levels of wisdom. Not many persons are willing to pay the price to walk in wisdom. Yes, not many persons are willing to pay the price to walk in wisdom. There is a scripture in the Holy Book, in the Bible, that says that wisdom is the principal thing. It means wisdom is foremost. Wisdom is the principal. You know what principal means, right? Principality speaks of order of priority. In this context, it speaks of most important. It speaks of essential. It speaks of highly prized, precious, valuable. So wisdom is the principal thing. It says, with all thy getting, get wisdom and get understanding. With all thy getting, get wisdom and get understanding. If you've not begun to see wisdom as a precious commodity, as a commodity that is highly prized, you would not place premium on it so as to seek it with all you've got. Many people still feel like, they can do without it. Many people still feel like it is not really that important. But if you have not placed priority, if you have not defined your priority and began to see that, if you've not come to that point where you begin to see that, no, there is no way you want to do life without coming into greater levels or increasing levels of wisdom. You must see it as a priority. You must see it as a matter of life or death. I'm telling you for real. You will do your life a great good if you become wiser, if you come into greater levels of wisdom. Wisdom is wealth. Yes, I know that there is something called financial wealth, right? I know there is something called material abundance, right? But wisdom in its own self is wealth. If you are wise, you are wealthy. Because wealth is not just narrowed to material abundance. I want you to know this. Wealth is not just narrowed to material abundance. In fact, one of the proofs that you are one of the proofs that you are wise, truly wise, is that even the wisdom to create wealth, you would have it. Because if you say you are wise and you cannot, use that wisdom to translate to material or to tangible wealth, and what's the proof that you are wise? Right? Because in this world, a poor man's wisdom is despised. Yes. It's just the sad reality of this world. In this world, a poor man's wisdom is despised. A poor man's wisdom is despised. Yes, it's very true. So if people would really listen to somebody who is wise, one of the things they will look at is his financial status, right? And and it's not supposed to be, but that's just the sad reality of this world. We live in a broken system. We live in a broken system. So before people can really take you serious, they begin to assess your background, they begin to assess your level of exposure, they begin to access the things you have acquired, your certificates, your degrees, your academic status, your financial status. Some people even go as far as considering your marital status. That's the broken world we live in. But I'm saying that wisdom is profitable in all things. It is profitable. If you are wise, it will affect your finances, it will affect your relationships, it will affect your health, it will affect your career, your business, it will affect everything around you. So wisdom is not a commodity to toss aside. Wisdom is the principal thing. It means you must prioritize wisdom. You must prioritize wisdom. You must make up your mind that you are going to come into greater levels of wisdom. Yes. And remember, I said that wisdom has a price tag. Wisdom has a price tag. For instance, one of the things that would open you up to wisdom in the coming days of your life is just a conscious habit, or a cultivated habit of study. If you are somebody who does not like studying, tell me, how would you make contact with greater levels of wisdom? So this is basic. If you are somebody who does not like reading or studying, it will be very difficult for you to come into a greater level of wisdom. So wisdom is found in knowledge, in terms of the books you read, the things you watch, the documentaries you watch, the kind of movies you watch, or the kind of programs you watch. Yes, so if you don't interact with data, with knowledge, if you don't interact with knowledge, there is no way you will make contact with greater levels of wisdom. All right? Yes, so it is possible for you to be wise. No, now, let me tell you something. Do you know that by reason of the fact that we are growing and that we are all at different levels of maturity, you must take responsibility for your life and come to the realization that in this area, I'm not yet wise. In this area, there is still a level of foolishness finding expression in me. Now, this is not to pull yourself down. This is just to, be accountable and to take responsibility for your life. You must come to that point where you know that, come on, in this area, I'm not yet walking in wisdom. There is still foolishness finding expression in my life in this area. And you need to sit yourself down and come to that realization so that you can begin to make amends. You can begin to, experience a change. Transformation is possible in any area of your life where you notice that, no, over the years, I seem to make certain kinds of mistakes in this particular area of my life. And I believe that if I change my mindset, I will do better. So don't ever feel bad when you sit yourself down and take an inventory of your life and begin to see certain areas in your life where foolishness is still finding expression. It shows you are coming of age. It shows you are mature. It shows you are taking responsibility for your life. Yes, I've often said it that if you do not fix your life, no one is coming to fix it for you. Yes, there are good meaning, well meaning people around you, people who would want to push you on the path of progress. I believe everyone should have those kinds of persons around them. But no matter how many well meaning persons are around you, you are the only one who can fix your life in the best way possible. You are the only one who can fix your life in the best way possible. So it's good to ask yourself the hard questions. What areas of my life am I still manifesting foolishness? Yes. It shows you are becoming responsible for your life. It shows you are becoming mature, that you can itemize, you can sit yourself down and take an inventory of your life, your decision making processes, your actions, the things you do from day to day, and say, oh, in this area of my life, I'm not yet walking in wisdom. There is still a level of foolishness finding expression in my life. What can I do to break out of foolishness? What can I do to begin to walk in wisdom in this area? It's maturity. It shows you want to become serious with your life. All right? It's maturity. It's maturity, okay? It's maturity. Take your life serious. Take your life serious. So if you can see me, you can hear me, do well to like this video, share the live, and subscribe to this channel. You can check out my bio to see the things we discuss on. And I've said it from the very first day we started going live that, I'm open to all your questions. We'll be discussing, around wisdom, wealth, finances, relationships, health, different religion, and what have you, God, the subject of God, the existence of God, and all of that. We'll be discussing around the idea of all the idea around behind creation. So we'll be discussing across quite a number of topics. My DM is always open. If you check my bio, you can see that my WhatsApp contact has been made available in my bio, and you can always reach out to me to ask your questions. We want to help you grow. We want to help you come into increasing levels of wisdom. If you know better, you will do better. So never shy away from knowledge. If you know better, you will do better. Be passionate about knowledge. If you know better, you will do better. So make sure to reach out. Make sure to reach out. Make sure to reach out. All right. If you are not yet subscribed to the channel and you can see me, like this live session, subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to the channel. All right. All right. So wisdom is principal. Wisdom is principal. How passionate are you in saying that you are working in increasing levels of wisdom with every passing day? How passionate are you? Nobody will fix your life for you the way you can. Yes, at best, people will try, they will push you, they will encourage you to grow. But you are the only person who can really make a difference in your life. You are the only person who can really make a difference in your life. When I began to understand this, I began to see that nobody can even make me fail, or I don't blame people. I don't pass the buck. I don't give excuses. I take responsibility for my life. I believe that the key to my success or my failure is in my hands. Yes. All right. Okay, I can see you. Dudun Dan. I can see you. It says Rayon Martin. Will my girlfriend come home? Pray for me in Jesus' name. All right. Can you just reach out to me? My WhatsApp. I would love us to talk. All right. Okay, you are from Jamaica. I love you. I see you. You are from Jamaica. All right. I can see you. I can see your comment. If you can reach out to me on WhatsApp or even here on YouTube, I would appreciate. I believe WhatsApp will be better so that we can have time to discuss. Let's talk and let's pray together. All right. So my WhatsApp contact is on my bio. Just check it out. You'll see my WhatsApp contact. There's a link for my WhatsApp for you to access me on WhatsApp. You just click the link so that you can access me. Let's talk. All right. I love you, and I want to see you make progress in every aspect of your life, and whatever current concern that you have, I want to see how that can be helped. I want to be of help to you, all right? So you are welcome. This is your community. This is your brother, William Ross. You are welcome. You are welcome. So if you can hear me, if you can see me on this live, you are not yet subscribed to this channel, please do well to subscribe, like this live session, subscribe to the channel. All right. Yes, I can see your comments already. Rayon Martin, I can see your comments already. Just engage the link on my bio so that we'll talk. All right. I believe that what you are speaking of is something we can discuss personally. All right. So just send me. Remember, I've told you everybody is welcome here in this community. We don't discriminate. We don't. There's nothing like we don't discriminate. There are no labels. There are no labels. So irrespective of your background, your nationality, your religious affiliation, we are one here. We are one. We are one. We are brethren. We are brothers and sisters here. All right. So every single person is welcome. Every single person is welcome. Every single person is welcome. The voice of one is the voice of many, and the voice of many is the voice of one. If you can understand that, right? So you're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. So back to what I was saying, we need to start getting more intentional with respect to identifying areas in our lives where there is still an expression of foolishness and making up our minds to begin to work in wisdom. Yes, that is you. That is not you. That is not you being mean to yourself. No, that is just you taking responsibility for your life. The ability for you to be able to identify areas in your life where you are not measuring up with respect to wisdom, and you say, okay, in this area I can do better. In this area I can do better. I'm not yet doing well as I ought to, but I can do better. Wisdom is profitable to direct. Okay, wisdom is profitable to direct. So very soon I'm going to be rolling out a well-structured plan for us as a community so that we can begin to make contact with increasing levels of wisdom. So we are working on something. Just hang around. Hang around. Remember, I told you we are going to be live every single day in the year 2026. We are going to be live every day. So just hang around long enough. We have a lot of programs we'll be rolling out, for the good of this community. We'll be rolling out quite a lot of things so that each and every one of us can experience transformation. Remember, our watchword in this community is transformation. Yes, words have the ability in themselves to bring transformation. People can influence you positively or negatively through words. So right here on this community, words can bring transformation to your life. Yes, words. I believe in the power of words. Words are so powerful, they can make you or mar you. Words are so powerful. So I believe in the transformative ability that words carry. Words carry that energy to transform, to rebuild, to refresh, to revitalize, to quicken, to strengthen, to help, to push you further on the path of progress. And you are in that community where the kind of words that are needed to cause you, to push you, to spur you on to make much more progress. You are in that kind of community where these words will be released from day to day on a daily basis. All right. So you are just joining in, you are new here, like the live session, subscribe to the channel. All right. Subscribe. Let me see you. Let me see you in this community. Your presence. I want to feel your presence. I want to hear from you. You can do well to, comment on the chat session. Let me know where you are watching from. All right. Let me know where you are watching from. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. I love you. I love you. I love you. So, of course, we're still trying to, interact more and really know our community. For instance, now I believe I've made a new friend today, Rayon Martin. So please, Rayon, don't fail to chat me up. Please chat me up. Chat me up. My DMs are open. Chat me up. My WhatsApp link is on my profile, my YouTube bio right there. Just go on my YouTube profile. You'll see after my bio, you'll see my WhatsApp contact there. So just chat me up. All right. Let's talk. We are family. Let's talk. All right. So it is very possible for you to begin to choose the path of wisdom, right? Because I believe man is a free moral agent. By that word, I mean that you have the ability to make choices. You are a free moral agent. So if you want to be good, you are good for yourself. Of course, if you want to be bad, you are bad for yourself. And that's number one. Number two, if you are good for others too. Let's balance it, yes. Because your goodness will rub off on society. If you are bad, your evil will rub off on society. All right. So when you are choosing wisdom, the first person that will benefit or the first person that will make profit from your working in wisdom is yourself. But over and beyond that, the people around you would also profit from it. Yes, the wisdom of a wise man doesn't just affect the wise man alone, it affects everybody around him. It affects everybody around him. So if you are choosing to work in wisdom, you are thinking community. I would say it again. If you are choosing to work in wisdom, you are thinking community, because the wisdom of the wise man affects everyone around him. Yes, the wisdom of the wise man affects everyone around him. Yes, wisdom has in itself a preservative ability. Wisdom has the capacity to preserve people around you. So choose the path of wisdom today. Choose to, make contact with greater levels of wisdom. Don't be satisfied with the current level you are. You can be more. You can do more. And remember, I said if you know better, you will do better. You can be more. Never settle. One thing I made up my mind never to do in life is to settle. I will never settle. I will never settle. I will never settle. There are greater levels or greater versions of myself I can express, so I will never settle. I've made up my mind to always make transitions in knowledge and understanding. I've made up my mind to make contact with greater levels of wisdom, because I believe that there is more to my life than what is currently visible, than what is currently finding expression. All right. So be addicted to the pursuit of wisdom. Be addicted to it. Be given to it. And that you are in this community, you are already in the right place, because every day we're going to be live, sharing wisdom. Sharing wisdom. I have some programs. I'm still working on some things. By the time I'm done working on them, I'll begin to roll it out to the community. I'll begin to roll it out. So I want to see you, and I want to have a great time with you. A great time with you. It's going to be beautiful. All right, it's going to be beautiful. So spread the word. The coming days is going to be hotter. We are going to have to do a lot. I have some things I'll soon roll out to this community. So please don't miss out. Subscribe to the channel if you've not done so, and share the live. It's going to be beautiful. I love you. I remain your brother, William Ross. I love you. I remain your brother, William Ross. All right. All right. All right. Okay. So remember, I said it yesterday in our live session that we're going to be having 5 minutes, at least 5 minutes of conscious meditation on our live sessions. So by that I mean that we'll just stay quiet for 5 minutes to pause, to reflect. And I said that the reason why I'm doing this is to encourage the daily practice of meditation. So I'm not just doing it so that you see me or watch me do it. I want you to imbibe or cultivate that habit. Cultivate the habit of meditation. You cannot experience greater levels of wisdom or come into greater levels of wisdom if you are not somebody that is given to the continuous or consistent practice of meditation. So meditation is something I want to encourage on my channel. We are going to be meditating for as long until probably I want to do something else. All right, we'll be meditating at least 5 minutes on our live sessions. 5 minutes to engage to encourage mindful meditations. All right. So for the next 5 minutes, as a way to encourage mindful meditation so that we can come into greater levels of wisdom and we can release a greater sense of peace in our atmosphere. We're going to be meditating. I'm going to do this to encourage the practice of meditation so that you can go and do it on your own. So we are going to be meditating. I'm going to shut my eyes and just be still, as I meditate, and I invite you to join me. I invite you to join me because this is a practice of the ancients. This is a practice that will bring you into increasing levels of wisdom. So I invite you to join me as we stay still and as we engage in meditation. All right. So you're welcome. So for the next 5 minutes, we're going to be meditating. All right. Let me increase my sound so that we can enjoy this experience of meditation. We release peace into the atmosphere. Yes. Where there is chaos, where there is tumult, where there is unrest, where there is fear, release peace. We release peace. We release peace. And this conscious practice of meditation, we release the peace of God. We release the peace of God. We release peace into the atmosphere. Yes. You begin to feel and experience that strong sense of peace, a strong manifestation of peace in your atmosphere. You will experience that peace overwhelming your heart. Peace, perfect peace. Shalom, shalom. Perfect peace. 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 Peace in your atmosphere. Peace in your heart. Peace in your heart. Peace in your heart. There is a strong energy and presence of peace that is being released. That is being released into the atmosphere. Just connect with your heart. Connect with your heart and experience the peace of God. Connect with your heart and experience the peace of God. Perfect peace. Oh, I feel it so strong. The peace of God that passes all understanding. The peace of God that passes all understanding. Perfect peace. There is peace in this atmosphere. Just receive that energy of peace. Perfect peace. Perfect peace. Perfect peace. Perfect peace. Peace is being released in your atmosphere. Perfect peace. Perfect peace to weather the storms, to calm every chaos, to calm the tumult. Perfect peace. Just breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. Peace is being released into your atmosphere. Breathe in and breathe out. Peace. Remember, this is a mindful meditation practice to encourage you to cultivate the daily habit of meditation. the peace of God. All right, that was a wholesome session. It was beautiful. It was so refreshing, so revitalizing. Whew. It was beautiful. See, meditation is a beautiful experience. Make up your mind to cultivate the habit of daily meditation. It's a beautiful experience. It's a very beautiful experience. So make up your mind to cultivate. Let me reduce my sound. Make up your mind to cultivate the daily practice of meditation. It has a way of cleansing your atmosphere, and releasing peace into your atmosphere so that you can begin to think properly and begin to make contact with greater levels of wisdom. Of course, you meditate by the Spirit of God, by the enablement of God, by the Word of God. So in the coming days, I have some things I'm going to share with you guys. I have things I'm working on to roll out to the community so that we can experience transformation at different levels. So thank you for joining in the live session today. Remember that we're going to be live every single day in the year 2026. We're going to be live, and it's going to be a daily dose of wisdom. So always like the live sessions, comment, let me see you in the comment section, the chat session, and do well to subscribe to the channel if you've not done so. Thank you for joining in today. Hope to see you in our next live session tomorrow. You're welcome. I love you. You are blessed.